Michael Carrick has been amazing at Manchester United. Let's hear what Diogo Dalot, man. Diogo Dalot speaking out about our manager, Michael Carrick. Let's hear this, bro.
There. What is the difference with Carrick?
I think the biggest advantage of Carrick right now is him knowing exactly what it is to play for Man United, what is to be around Carrington, what the people need from you, what the fans expect from you, what this type of game will be. And I think that's the idea. Is one of the things that his biggest strength, I think, is the balance that he has.
And that's an important thing. The balance from Michael Carrick has been impressive, man. He knows the club, he knows what he's doing, and he's keeping it simple. Michael Carrick has been cooking for Manchester United. Shout out Diogo Dalot.
Never be too high, never be too low.
That's exactly how I explained it.
Exactly, and that energy, when he came, he knew exactly what to say to us, and then that we need to play very key messages, one or two things that you need to go to the game and be aware of it, and then just play the game.
And now you can see that all the players really like him because Michael Carrick, he's communicating with all these guys, bro. He's treating them like equals. He's treating them like human beings as well, bro. Every player looks like they like Michael Carrick.
I think that's been how we've been these last couple of games, and we are being fortunate enough to be playing better than we were playing before.
In saying that, and the 4 games that he's had to manage up to this point, what is the Michael Carrick Man United DNA, would you say, if you could put it in words?
I think it's something that without the ball, we are closing very well the middle. So we're allowing to play a bit more on the outside, and then we make them press. I think we're defending the box really well. One of the things that we already spoke about and we have to try to improve is a little bit more intensity, pressing like middle third, a little bit up higher the pitch. We can be a little bit more intense pressing.
And I agree with that, like higher the pitch, a bit more intensity in the pressing. And we've actually fallen down without Dogu. The intensity was there when Dogu was there, but right now we've fallen apart without Dogu up the field, pressing, high intensity. I agree with Diogo Dalot, but overall, Michael Carrick, he's doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing.
But when we have to defend our box, we defend our box with our lives. And then when we attack, it's like, if you ask a Man United fan what they love about his fast play, his direct, his that high tempo, it's lifting the stadium. And you could see against City the way we played, even against Spurs against 10 men. But we had that intensity. We were playing on the front foot, and I think that's ultimately the DNA of the club.
And that's what I said. Hey, with Dogu, that high intensity was more, bro. It was more. Even the way the team is defending, I have to agree with Diogo Dalot defensively. Hey, you can see the structure, man. It's just a better overall Manchester United.
Well, what's he asking that's made it different for you in the team now compared to what it was previous?
I think the biggest difference in my game from the last couple of seasons of the last year and a half was because when you play as a back four as a fullback, you always have the winger in front of you. So you always have that option. And obviously when you play in the position where you were playing your whole life, you feel a little bit more comfortable. And I didn't remember the last time I played 2 or 3 games in a row as a right back in the back four. So this is.
Do you feel more comfortable like that? Because you grew up. I'm presuming. You tell me if I'm wrong, but you grew up as a right back. You've always been facing the game and seeing the game. And one of my things about the previous regime was that you, among other players, were playing in a position that seemed a bit foreign. Like, for instance, just body shape, receiving the ball. You had your back to play sometimes and the defender behind you.
Even if I have to play left back, it's completely different the way you position your body. Listen, if you ask me to play left back now, I would feel comfortable. But it was something that I had to learn and to adapt also because the last couple of years we had a lot of injuries and there was no option to left back.
And he's right, bro. Like with Diogo Dalot, we may criticize him, but he was playing in wrong positions, and he's come out to say, hey, I'm a right back first. If you play me right back, I'll keep it simple, I'll keep it organized, I'll keep it calm. And we saw him play as a wing back, we saw him play as a left back. He's coming out here saying, no, my comfortable position is a right back. And okay, cool, fair play to Diogo Dalot. Under Michael Carrick, he's been doing well as a natural right back.
There are a lot of games. If you ask me to play wing back for 50 games, I can play. Am I going to be the best left wing back in the world? I don't know. I will try, but probably not. But if you ask me to be the right back, that I can compete.
And that was the hard thing with Ruben Amorim. A lot of these players, they were playing in the wrong position. And Diogo Dalot, he said it, hey, as a right back, I have a winger ahead of me for support, bro. For support, things like that. In the previous system, bro, we don't have wingers, right? Like number 10s, things like that. Your fullbacks were the wingers. So he's just saying, hey, with this formation, I'm in my natural position and I can be consistent as a right back.
I know. And the way that I work, the way that I think what I can give to the team, that I can compete. But what I would say then, the other part is that brings you other things, playing in other positions. And that's one of the things that I will never refuse.
You want to learn, you want to try.
Yeah. I don't like to say no. I don't like to people think that I cannot do it. I will try. I will ask, with Tenag, I remember when we were building up, I was doing 6. Casemiro was by my side. And I remember in training saying, Case, just tell me body shape, how do you put it? The first touch, you like it more like this, or...
And you can see Diogo Dalot, he's trying to learn, bro. He's trying to learn from his other teammates. He has a great relationship with his other teammates. And overall, you can see the impact as a natural right back. Like before he was playing left back, then wing back. I understand it. I understand his complaints, bro.
I give 2 touches and he gives you feedback constantly. And all of a sudden, you play 1, 2, 3, 4 games there. Now, if I have to go in a certain moment of the game in the midfield, I'll be more calmer. Because in the midfield, you have to think fast, especially in the Premier League. You always have players and people coming at you really quick. So that adds you a little bit more into your game.
Yeah, so Premier League, it just helps you adapt your game, bro. Premier League is intense, right? All these players, you got to be sharp for every game. And I completely agree with Diogo Dalot, man. I completely agree with the man.
And that's what the way I look at it. But now if you ask me, Diogo, where you feel more comfortable, I would say obviously right back is my position and where I think I can be one of the best. But I will never say no to play in another position.
So he's just saying, hey, right back is my comfortable position, but I can play other positions to help the team out. Overall, we understand that, hey, as a player, it's hard playing in a position you're not really comfortable in. Even somebody like Messi, if you put Messi as a goalkeeper, it wouldn't work out. If you put Messi as a defender, it wouldn't work out. So just playing some of these players in the right positions, it has improved the team massively as well. So Michael Carrick, everything he's doing is for the benefit of Manchester United, man. Hopefully we can get top 4. I think we can get top 4 with Michael Carrick. But overall, so far, so good with him.